of things I had to catch up on. The new One Punch Man, had to catch up on the new One Piece, and what else? And the new To Your Eternity, had to watch all of that, so, had to get all that done before we started. So now we're here. We are back. Just give me a second, right? We'll be ready to go in just a moment. Okay, we're good there. Fantastic. How you doing, Manu and JJK and Flamingo? Give me just a moment. Post the Discord, pin that. Okay, everything's set, everything's good. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And Gamer, how you doing? Glad to see everybody. Okay, up and moving again. When will be the next live? You mean right now? So many people? What? So many people. We just turned on the live like 2 seconds ago. I don't care who solos who. Power scaling is dumb. Yeah, if you mean the next Twitch live stream, I'm just behind schedule. Yeah, so it's supposed to be today. It should still be today, but it might be postponed a bit in time. Things just keep happening, like work-wise, schedule-wise, public transit issues, grocery delivery delays. Just things keep happening. You know that one Australian that I don't know. Gonna have to narrow it down more than that. I get told every day you look like so and so. MHA is a solid 8.5, 8.5, maybe a 9 during some seasons, but in that 8ish range. Do I enjoy Western media? Sure, sometimes. I don't care about the source of the media. It's either sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Where it comes from doesn't matter. I'm on episode 15. Okay, nice. Have I watched Barakamon? Yes. Oh wait, or Beck. Beck I have not seen. You're back? Nice. Well, Western media? I watch a lot of crime dramas, crime documentaries, that kind of stuff. Mentalist, Forensic Files, Bones, Criminal Minds. I like you, thank you. The anime guy came online to save the day. Was the day going badly? What am I supposed to be saving? I wasn't prepared to save anybody. You like comic book stories? I don't read comic books, really, but do I like the stories? Sure. Like 3 are the father of anime. I mean, I don't do power scaling. Sorry, Omar. As in Marvel and DC. I like Marvel and DC. I just don't read the comics. I watch the movies often. Do I have any tips for what? I want to start working out. That really depends on your starting point. Are you going to the gym? Do you have a routine going? Where's your nutrition at? Do you have a reasonable sleep hygiene? Like, it kind of depends on your... My advice is going to be determinant on your starting point. I can give generic advice, but depends. I could give more specific advice if you're... Give me details. One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, Against Go. Yeah, I don't do power scaling. I think it's stupid. I really like your channel. Well, thank you, Dominic. And Sunshine. Fedo, hello, Russia. Hello, Russia? I mean, I'm not Russian, but hello. Don't know what gave you the impression that I was Russian. Other than I do enjoy the cold, kind of. Alright, see you later, JJK, and hello, Zaz. Morning, people. So some updates. I just caught the new episode of To Your Eternity. It was quite good. It usually is. Saw the new One Piece episode. Again, they're doing great right now. And I finished Grave of the Fireflies. Is this a furry chat? No. Occasionally there's a furry in chat here and there, but no, this is not a furry chat. I'm sorry, Cooney, I don't do power scaling. I think it's silly. Well, I always look like I'm working out, but I don't. So you have a good base of genetics, I guess, at least from your own description. I want to start before it's too late. There's no such thing as too late. I'll start by saying that. There's no such thing as starting to work out too late. You might not, you know, if you start way too late, you might not reach your genetic potential, but I think you're pretty young, so you're fine. Also, like, I would aim to get to the gym, depending on your schedule, 3 to 5 days a week. If you can only go 2, that's fine as well, but ideally 3 to 5 for most people. Which side of the fandom is worse, power scaling or shipping? I guess it depends on where you go, because it can get pretty creepy or really toxic in either. I don't really deal with either side. If someone's toxic in chat, I just get rid of them. What's your Phantom Troop member? Favorite Phantom Troop member. If you're counting Hisoka, even though he's, you know, kind of snuck in there. If we're not counting Hisoka, then I forgot his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. I always forget names. His main ability is Pain Packer. Then I would go with, I forgot his name, but his ability was Pain Packer. So whenever he took damage, he could store it up and unleash it like a fiery inferno. He cooked the queen. Well, the queen, forgot her name. He roasted all the ants alive. Yeah, I forgot his name, but I forgot. You know who I'm talking about. Demons. What about demons? Flamingo. It's never too late. I'm 45 and stay in bed to 22. You stay in bed 22 hours a day. I mean, doing push-ups in bed, I guess, is something, but that sounds really unpleasant to stay in bed all day. Unless you have, you know, you're medically bedridden. Okay, you can't do anything about that. One Piece games on Roblox. I'm not touching Roblox. Sorry. What's your thoughts on Bungo Stray Dogs? Haven't seen it yet. Uvo's cool. I do like Uvo. I do like Uvo, but it was Phaeton. Phaeton. It came back to me. It's not what you think, but I just like ducks. I stay on YouTube up to 14 hours. That's insane. Just saying, Go Samurai. That is absolutely psychotic. So if you watch, I guess you don't know how far into the series you are, but Phaeton's ability as Pain Packer, it's quite intense. You pretty much, anyone in his vicinity will get roasted alive. Have you watched DxD? I dropped it right away. Okay. So you're pretty far, pretty early in. You'll find out in the final arc what he can do. I'm watching from India, from 3 days. Okay. Where am I from? Canada. How you doing, Kamikaze? I'm going to Japan on 11/12. Oh, so pretty soon. Lucky you. I have 2 more years till I go. What does the guy with blonde hair do? Wait, hold on. The blonde hair. You're talking about the... Oh, wait. Are we talking from Hunter x Hunter still? I thought you were looking at the... Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah, that guy. I know who you're talking about. He has the power to remote control things. He sticks an antenna in people or animals or whatever, and he can control them like a game. I'm going to Japan. Sir, do you know French? Bonjour. No, I don't. What I do for a living? This and the gym. But honestly, mostly this. Yeah, he has a remote control. And he has a fun little extra ability, which it's still the same kind of ability, but you'll see. It's interesting. Will Talk No Jutsu work on Kaido? No, Talk No Jutsu will not work on Kaido. Sung Jin Woo solos, I mean, maybe in his own story. Probably in his own story. Rate Heavenly Delusion? Did I finish Heavenly Delusion? I can't remember if I didn't finish it or if I just didn't even start it, because I know what it is. Why am I walking? Because I'm not sitting. Top 5 power systems, but don't make them obvious. I mean, my personal preferences, Nen and Alchemy. Beyond that, you can really take your pick of the bunch. Like, those are my top 2. I never thought about 5. Sure, Chakra's cool. You know, Spiritual Pressure is cool. But Nen and Alchemy will be the top 2 for a while. Have I watched AOT? I have. You look Arabic? I'm not Arabic. And I can't read that. I believe I can fly. I wouldn't test that. One Piece manga will end on 2030. There's no date on it. There's no set date for its ending. As for 5 years, I actually think it'll be more than 5 years. Can you go back to Can you go to Mexico on a continuous drive and come back? No, as I have no car. Right, Hell's Paradise. I never finished Hell's Paradise. At least I haven't dropped it. I just have to go back and actually finish it. Why are all the anime protagonists either children or teens? Because you're probably mostly watching shonens, which are targeted towards teenagers, and two, it's going to be who it's marketed towards. So if you want to see more adult MCs, older MCs, you can always watch more seinen series or like animes marketed towards adults. What's Shisoko's ability? The vacuum. Is it the vacuum? Yeah, she has the vacuum power, so she can basically suck up anything: poison, animals, bodies. Have you watched the World Series Dodgers? I don't watch that. I don't watch sports. There's a YouTuber that drove from Canada to Florida, and I mean, good for them. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Can you go to? No, I already answered that one. Ever seen S. Cryet? I have not. What's the genre of? I don't care for waifus. You can have any waifu you want though, as long as it's not a child. Unless you are a child, then like whoever you like, I guess. How you doing, Vishwanth? Assuming I didn't butcher that name completely. What do you think is the strong besides Lucifer and? You mean besides Kurlo and Hisoka? I mean, we know that Uvogin is the strongest in raw physical strength. I think he's a contender. I mean, we know he's physically the strongest. Like, it's stated outright. Why are you wet? I'm not. You mean this stain? It's an oil stain. It's dry. It's an old stain. I don't have a top three. Like, you don't like the ending of the ID Invaded? Oh, I mean, I was fine with it. But that's your preference, I guess. What was the ending again? Oh yeah, okay, I remember it now. Yeah, I liked it. Hunter x Hunter could be longer than One Piece, but the world building could be crazy. I mean, I don't think it ever will be that long. I mean, even if the author of Sailor Moon takes over and keeps it going, despite the original author's health, I don't know if it's ever going to be a long story. I know, at the end of the original series, we see how vast the world. Well, we get a glimpse of how vast the world is. It could be a very detailed world. How you doing, William? Why? Okay. Yeah, how you doing, William? I was shocked that One Piece isn't the. Yeah, it's not the longest by any stretch of the imagination. It's not even close. I mean, it's one of the longest running, but yeah, it's doing pretty good, I would say. What? How you doing, Dark? Favorite Kurta clan? Oh, wait, isn't the Kurta Kurapika's clan, if I'm remembering correctly? Isn't everyone by the start of the series, everyone but himself was murdered? So, kind of not giving me much choice there. Any detective anime is top tier. No, there's plenty of lousy detective anime. There's plenty of Being a detective series does not make it good. You're gonna go. All right. See you later, Leisha. Yeah. Hello, Dark. So yeah. Example: Detective Conan, pretty crappy. But there ain't no. I disagree with you. You're assuming. You're applying. Okay, it's a detective series. Must be interesting. I did say that. There's plenty of detective series which are good and bad. I will say it every day. Detective Conan was absolutely atrocious. Are you walking on a pad? Yes, I am. Psychopath Lapsop. I mean, again, you're generalizing. Sure, you can have an individual series. It doesn't matter what the genre is. Doesn't matter what the story. There's good. There's bad. There's good. There's bad. I'm sorry. You can still like Detective Conan. You can like it. I think it's awful. I think it's absolutely awful. Hunter x Hunter out of 10, a 9, 8.5, 9. I mean, some arcs are slower, but overall, it's a good series. Any detective shows I like, if we're talking anime related, Monster, Erased was good. The ending was a bit rushed, but like, and we knew who the villain was from the start. It was obvious, but like, still an enjoyable series. ID Invaded was another decent one. Pretty sure Danganronpa was a fun one too. But I think my favorite's gonna be Monster, at least from the anime side of things. I knew I'd run across my bro Ghost if I kept scrolling. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I'm out of anime to watch. What can you recommend? Well, what are you interested in watching? ID Invade was so bad. I liked it. I mean, you're allowed to not like it. That's okay. I was watching Dragon Ball, then Sonic. I saw something Supersonic and Supersonic and Super Saiyan. You mean, like, okay. I was watching Dragon Ball, then Sonic. I saw. I mean, there's a meme: Super Saiyan, Supersonic. Seven Deadly Sins AOT. See, I like I enjoy Seven Deadly Sins. I do. But like, as a whole, even though I prefer a show like Seven Deadly Sins, I think I got to give it to AOT, man. MHA season lead so far. The current season is very good. Overflow, I don't watch it. The movie makes it better. What movie? What are we talking about? Also, not sure if I said thank you to Mankey for the rose, but thank you to Mankey. Will he ever reach the desk? Is he walking towards? Yeah. It's right there. Mystery and Slice of Life. I enjoy both. You could do like Gosick. Gosick is a good detective series with a heavier romance component. Have I played Sparking Zero? Yeah, I have it. I got bored pretty quickly. I honestly prefer the older Dragon Ball games, like the Tenkaichi series. Like Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3, those were good. Or even the Budokai games. Budokai 1, 2, and 3. What is the anime of the girls? Gakko Kurashi. I think it was Gakko Gurashi. It was a high school zombie survival. If I had an ice fruit, what would you choose to counter me? Can't use magma or fire? Heat. Then if I can't choose magma or fire, I'll just choose I'll go with like oven. I wish my internet and TVs were connected to watch. I mean, you could pretty easily. I love Vinland Saga. Can't wait to see the next season. Same. I loved it. I loved the first 2 seasons. Where's Jimmy? I don't know. Which Jimmy are you talking about? Post-Purgatory ban from 7 Deadly Sins Deku. I don't care about power scaling. I think it's dumb. Irrelevant. More of a creep Mineta or Master I mean, Master Roshi's creepy. Don't get me wrong. I think Mineta's more insufferable, and Master Roshi has more redeeming qualities. It's still annoying though, and he does have that arc in Super where he tries to get over his perverted nature. But yeah, I mean, I'll choose Roshi. Did you like Demon Slayer movie? I haven't seen it. I mean, you can counter a lot of powers with a lot of powers. Like, it's about creativity more than anything. You may not have, it may not be a natural counter, but I think how you intelligently fight with your abilities matters more. Just to enjoy your scroll through YouTube. Okay. I really like Fire Force 2, but the level of yes, the level of Fire Force the level of fan service in Fire Force is completely unnecessary. I would agree. Thank you for the follow, Soul. I just got into anime about 1 month ago. Best way to meet people that are also into it, to talk about anime, live streams like this, because during one of our earlier streams, there were people literally meeting in stream and then chatting in DMs later, or the Discord server, that as well. Conventions. If you have the means to go to anime conventions, that's another fantastic way to do it. Fire Force, haven't seen that one. We'll look it up. I mean, Fire Force is enjoyable. I do think the first season was far better than 2 and 3. Baldy, you know the rules. I'm not going to talk about my roommates. If you have Ultra Instinct and Goku will fight you, would you win or lose? Well, I win because he's fiction, so I win by default. Do you ever think of making your own anime? No. Because I'm not an artist. I'm not a writer. And I don't have the time on top of everything else that I do, so no. Have I watched Tokyo Ghoul? Yes, I have. I enjoyed most of it. You guys probably know. If you watched Tokyo Ghoul, you would know. I prefer the earlier half, as most people do. Have I seen Ranking of Kings is fantastic. Ranking of Kings, I might actually give a 10. Like at least a 9.5, 10. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Most anime power systems are broken anyway, so power scaling... I mean, it's not even the power systems. I just have no interest in the concept of power. I mean, it doesn't even logically make sense. It's not consistent. It's irrelevant to the quality of the story. I'm not going to get into the ramblings. Point is, I just don't go into it. Delete Goku or Gojo, easily Gojo. The Gojo's okay, and he already got deleted anyway. Have I seen Fate? I've seen Fate Stay Night and Blade Works. I enjoy them both very much. I enjoyed Ranking of Kings start to finish. Loved it. Every bit of it. Name a better manipulator than Johan? I mean, Johan is a very, very good manipulator. Here's the thing. I have not finished Monster. I'm on episode 32, 33. So, like, while I have a good idea of what he's capable of, I feel like I need to finish the series to get a full appreciation of what he may do in the future, because there's like 50 episodes left. I would say he's among the top in that category. Aizen is up there. I mean, Aizen is definitely a manipulator 100%, but like I think I need to finish the series to get a full appreciation of what he can do. What's the weirdest anime, and in what context? Because like I can say weird as in like, you know, really perverted, creepy characters. Those are weird, or like, I don't know what you mean. What do you typically look for in a man? I don't know. I don't date men. Delete Dragon Ball or Delete Dragon Ball or Snow White. I'm going with. I'm keeping Snow White. It's my favorite romance series. While I like Dragon Ball quite a bit, it's not one of my. It's not even in my top. I don't even have a top 20. It's not one of my favorites. Did I play Jump Force? I never played Jump Force. Hello, FBI. We might need to stick around. We might need you to arrest a few people. Have I seen the 12 Kingdoms? I have not. Favorite Pokemon? Probably Gengar or Lapras, depending on the circumstances. Because I wouldn't physically own a Lapras because I have nowhere to put it. Like it's bigger than my apartment. You have a top 10? No, I mean I don't have a set in stone top 10. I made up a list and then I just forget about it because it doesn't matter. What anime you recommend to me if I'm more of an action type? If you just want straight up action, I'm going to avoid, you know, Demon Slayer, Soul Leveling, because those are modern. I mean, those are new. Everyone's talked about it. Like, it's been beaten to death. I would try Trigun, Blue Exorcist, the Fate series, One Punch Man. I just saw the new episode before I hopped on here. Did I not say that it was going to get better? Because today's episode was pretty good by comparison. I think it's coming up. The newest episode was pretty good. Thoughts on One Piece revolutionary imagery and Luffy's socialist, anarchist tendencies and ideology? I absolutely love how it's inspiring real world change. Like people are using the Straw Hat flag to actually like inspire people to revolt against corrupt government. I love it. Love it. Thoughts on MHA? I watched the newest episode yesterday. Had a good time. The current season's great. Trigun, and the other one was Blue Exorcist or Fate series. I don't have a waifu. Get a damn job. You're the one who has the free time to scroll on here, and I get paid to be here while you are just doing nothing but feeding the algorithm, so thank you. Katanagatari. Is that the... No, that's not the gambling one. That's Kuroguri. I don't know that one. Anime noises? Okay. Are you walking in place? Yes. I did watch Baki. Not a fan of it, though, but I did watch it. Shiver Me Timbers? Damn, bro. I don't worry about the haters. So again, I get paid to be here. I know you're jealous. I know you're jealous and you live a miserable life and you have nothing better to do with scroll. So here's another funny thing. You're yelling at me in the comments to stop making content. Okay, well then I don't suggest doing that. I don't suggest doing that because like I'll very often block people like that, or I'll use you as entertainment. But like I would advise using that kind of a joke. So you told me to watch Fate Stay, and it was great. What's next? Did you watch Fate Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works? You can just continue down the line because there's a lot of Fate series. I've only seen those two, so you could always just like go down that rabbit hole. If you want something a little bit more, you can go with Magi, Magi. That's another good one. I hate Pretzel Bro. What did Pretzel do? I mean, I know he's a weird guy, but what did he do? Have I ever watched Decadence? I have not. Have I watched Hazbin Hotel? I have not started the new season yet. I'll be watching it with my friend and channel Maud. We just have to find a day to watch it. Maybe I'll ask her today if she wants to watch it, because I'm down. Do I like Dr. Stone? I do for the most part. I don't like the direction the story eventually takes in the manga, but I'm enjoying myself. What was Unlimited Blade Work supposed to be a second? I mean, yeah, it's Fate Stay Night, then Blade Works, and I honestly don't remember the rest of the chronological order. He told me to redo it. Yeah, I don't know why you watched that. I actively warn people in chat not to watch Redo It either. I'm gambling, red or black. I'm not a gambler. Odd Taxi? Oh, yeah, no, Odd Taxi is a great choice. If you like a plot twist, that's a good one. I don't know what's up with this kid. We get a job, like literally pretty sure they are drooling over baby sharks or that. Yeah. It's only 2 episodes. I'm in season 2 so far. Nice. Say 1. Okay, 1. What's my favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. Yeah, guys, if you see Pretzel, yeah. So, no, Pretzel. Don't give people advice. Your advice is terrible. Yeah, I'd say okay. I'll say or. You said red or black. I'm saying or. Nice hair, thank you. Blue. I don't know what you're saying blue to, but all right. Hajime no Ippo out of 10. 10. It's my favorite sport anime of all time. I absolutely adore Ippo. If I had the free time, I could watch it over and over. I don't watch anime that do not put seasons in order. I mean, the thing is, there is an order. There is an order to Fate. I just don't know the order off the top of my head. It doesn't have like numbers. It's not like Fate Season 1, Fate Season 2. Pretzel lives in prison. He's never allowed out. You gotta go? Alright, I'll see you later, Alicia. Pretzel is the name of one of my dogs. Every time you say it, I mean, okay, well, it's also the name of our local creepy person on TikTok, so, I guess, Pretzel, you're a dog now. Naruka was, carry something strange the other day, looks at you, know something about it, what? I'm starting, what? You guys are weird, man. Say red, black? Alright, red, black. I'm not, no. Sorry, Sharma, nah. Do you play the running machine? You mean the treadmill? Yes. I love your little beard. Well, it's going to be gone. I'm going to shave it either today or tomorrow. Every couple days it goes. You don't have to ask permission to ask a question. Just ask the question. Digimon or Pokemon? If we're talking anime, then Digimon by far. People naming dogs after you? No, don't insult dogs. Don't insult dogs. Hello, Psycho. Silent Voice is Peak, yes. It's a fantastic series. A fantastic movie, sorry. Fantastic movie. So you do know something glares angrily. I'm a traitor? I mean, probably. Do I like profile picture? I can't see your profile picture. Like, it's so tiny. I can barely, it's a mask of something. In my ski, I've been named One Piece Wikipedia. You mean school? Okay. Can I say, no, I will not. Am I the local creepy person on you? Yeah, Baldy, you're pretty creepy. But not, Pretzel just makes bad jokes and tells people to go watch creepy anime. You try and spy on my roommates, which is like, go outside. Pulls out breaker sword, what? You guys are weird today. I mean, you're weird every day. You gotta go, alright, gotta go, keep Pretzel away. I will. Well, I mean, Pretzel's in prison. He can't do anything. 2 Year Eternity is peak emotional anime. More so in seasons 1 and 2. I mean, season 3 is emotional, but not. I don't find it's hitting me as emotionally right now compared to past seasons. YouTube chat tripping. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's weird. Is One Punch Man episode 4 out? Yeah, I just watched it. I literally just watched it. It was pretty good. Do you think Jin Woo is New Gen's best main character? No. I think he's fun to have on screen. I like the guy. I like the series. It's fun. Smile for me, it helps. No. I thought we were role playing. I mean, I'll role play next week when I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons. Which is more weird? Oh, is that you, Pretzel? You're weird no matter where you go. Do you like my teen romance experience? What? Have I watched Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya? I haven't seen it. Do I think Jinwoo's new gen? I already answered that one. One Punch Man season 3, more like one frame. I mean, no. You go watch the newest episode. Chat. You'll see that I called it right from the start that I was not mad at the animation. That it was likely going to get better. Newest episode was pretty good. I liked it. It wasn't like a masterpiece, but it was pretty good. What's your D&D class, bro? We're actually playing we're playing a special D&D, which is actually a Goblin Slayer based D&D. There's actually like a handbook and guide for that specially designed D&D game. So I'm actually a Dragon Priest. Can we have a Kingdom Hearts anime? I mean, I guess. I'm not the guy making the anime. Do you like Hunter x Hunter? Absolutely, yes. Okay, Baldy, we're not taking your recommendations. Yeah, it's actually not a homebrew. It's literally, it's a literal, you can go buy this. It's literally a Goblin Slayer D&D style game. It's not like, it's not like Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition or 6th, it's its own thing. It's just, it follows the same kind of setup as Dungeons and Dragons, but it's also a separate game. Is there any English voice actor you want to meet? I want to meet a lot of voice actors. I'll say the nicest one I have met was Chris Sabat. It was a great experience. To be fair, I haven't really had any bad experience meeting voice actors. Considering the paintings I have here, I'd like to meet wasn't Yami the same? Wasn't Chris Sabat Yami? Because I need Yami's autograph for my painting. And actually, most of the Black Bulls. I only have Asta and Yuno here, so any of the Black Bulls will do. I actually met Asta. I have his autograph right here. Nice guy, pretty nice guy. Yeah, exactly. It's the same. So, but the thing is, when I met Chris Sabat, it was before Black Clover existed. It was way before Black Clover existed. What is the best character in Hunter x Hunter in season 1? In season 1, I think my favorite was Killua. And to be fair, Killua stays my favorite most of the series, but sometimes Leorio just kind of Leorio in the final season is just man, he is best boy. Another romance recommendation, please. Have you done Sign of Affection? Or My Love Story, or the movie I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, or Gosick, if you want a little bit more of a mystery. If you want a little bit more of a little bit more action, a little bit more mystery in addition to the romance, I'd go with Gosick. Favorite Goku transformation? Super Saiyan 4. You got to go. See you later, Pretzel. Anime or your family? I mean, my family's my family's literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. I have a massive family. I would count all of them because that's a lot of people. I actually don't even know. Actually, it might be more than that. Pathways, low-key, one of the best power systems. I mean, I actually don't know Pathways. What about Japanese voice actors? I've only met one Japanese voice actor. I met Astro Boy, the original VA for that. She was a very lovely woman. She couldn't speak English at all. But very, very nice lady. I don't know. Who'd be a voice actor I'd like to meet? To be honest, I can name hundreds. Because I've seen so many series, I'd be happy to meet any of them. Do you think Shangri-La Frontier is underrated? I think it's pretty good. When I had it on my green screen on my TikTok chat, lots of people commented that they really liked the series. So I don't think it's that underrated. Subscribe, thank you. I met Gojo. Yeah, I haven't met Gojo yet. Maybe at some point. Case Closed is the best thriller. Detective Conan thriller. I mean, okay, that's your... I don't even consider it a thriller. I can consider it more of a... If I'm trying to pass out... if I'm just trying to fall asleep. The only voice actor I've met was Tanya's. I haven't met Tanya. Oh, wait, wasn't... Yeah, I don't think I met Tanya. What do you think will happen in the final war of One Piece? Lots of people will die. I don't know how many main characters will die. I mean... You mean, who do I think will be there? anyone with connection to the Grand Fleet will be there. The Revolutionary Army will be there. Pretty much every Marine will be there. Well, yeah, I mean, you said case closed. Detective Conan? I don't consider that a thriller. I consider that more of a comedy. With I guess, a comedy drama. I'm kind of sick right now. Do you have any anime you watch when you're ill? I haven't been sick in over 10 years. I mean, actually, no, wait. I got a stomach bug for a day, like, last year. But besides that, I haven't been sick in, like, 10 years. Go back 10 years ago, I was watching, like, I don't know. What was I watching 10 years ago? Let me think back. What was I watching? Maybe JoJo's? My teacher watches One Piece. That's cool. Pepsi or Coke? I'm more of a Coke person. Who dies by falling into the sea in One Piece? Someone has to. I mean, for example, like, do you remember in Enies Lobby? Enies Lobby, when they were trying to escape, remember when Zoro was fighting the rust fruit guy and he got defeated? He probably drowned. I'm kind of sick right now. I want to meet Meliodas. I have not met... And I don't think I've met Meliodas. I'm doing pretty good, Toj. I hope you're doing well. I'm Sukuna. No, I don't bow down to anybody. And it says your name is Jinwoo, so pick a character. How you doing, Max? You were probably watching Ben 10. I mean, 10 years ago? No. I was watching Ben 10 more than 10 years ago. Ben 10 is something I watched when I was, like, in high school. And high school was, like, almost 20 years ago. Lego or Duplo. I don't know what Duplo is, and I don't have any Lego, but Lego's cool. My day's pretty good so far. Did I miss anything? My teacher watches one. No, I caught up to those. What about Mr. Beast? I don't watch Mr. Beast. How you doing, Hakimi? What cop-out answer? Jack also fell into the... I mean, yeah, but Jack's a fishman, so he can't drown. I mean, like, do we actively see people drowning, like, dying while drowning? I mean, not really. We don't really see characters actively drown. Yeah, we don't really see characters drown. Indian food or Chinese food? Are we looking at authentic or Americanized? Like, we're not talking, like... the fast food Chinese or like fast food, and we're talking like the authentic stuff, or are we going fast food version? I do not play cricket. Are you exercising? I mean, you might consider this exercise. I don't. What's a non-mainstream wholesome action? I mean mainstream. I don't care about mainstream or not. That I don't even factor into my head. But you want wholesome and action. So I'm thinking romance action, if anything, right? Honestly, Snow White with red hair, because there's pirates, there's kidnapping, there's slave trading, there's like it is a beautiful story. It's a nice adventure but like there's some stuff that happens. What's the best action anime in my opinion? Best action? If I don't care, if I just want something cool on screen, one of my go-tos is going to be the Fate series. It's not only very pretty, the story is simple enough to follow, and the action is pretty good, and the animation is stunning. Do I remember me? Welcome back, animation. Do I watch Kalis? I don't know what that is. I love Donald Duck. Not really. I mean, Donald's okay. Chinese food for sure. More use of pork and beef. I mean, I enjoy both Indian and Chinese food, but if I have a preference for one or the other authentic cuisine, I'm a bit more Chinese, but like I will not say no to either, ever. Have I ever attended any manga festival? A manga festival, no. Anime conventions, regularly. How you doing, Willow? Fruits Basket is... I don't think Fruits Basket is the best romance ever made. Do I think it's very good? Yes. I do think it's very good. What do you think about Toei doing Sanji dirty? I mean, I don't like it either. I don't like how they do Sanji either. I'm hoping after the break, they maybe fix that as well. What about Violet Evergarden is a fantastic series. If you take away the creepy age gap between Violet and the guy, then I think it's phenomenal. That's my only complaint. Tom and Jerry. I mean, I enjoyed Tom and Jerry when I was a kid. I don't have a car. I have legs. No, B, you can stop it. Like, stop. Okay, you're getting a timeout because you're not. Actually, you're just. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of you. You're kind of weird. So bye. See you later, Saint. Answer my damn question. So first of all, don't talk like that. I'm not here to deal with your attitude, you sassy child. And second, I don't care who wins between rabbits and bullfrogs. What is the most interesting anime I've watched? Depends on. I mean, I don't think there is a most interesting. I'm not trying to cop out. That's such a vague question. And it's going to vary, like, depending on my mood. This is the same reason I don't have a favorite. It's like, Dr. Stone is interesting, but so is Full Metal Alchemist. And so is, like, I just don't have one that stays as my number one. Favorite, I don't look at, I mean, this ass is strong today? I mean, I guess. Who's weird? Every single one of you is weird. Every single one of you. Being mean for no, I'm not being mean to anybody. Heaven's Fall is the only, Heaven's Feel? I mean, it's not the only other one. There's multiple Fate series. I've only watched 2 though, so I'd actually have to go and look them all up. It's interesting if you want to explore an idea of death. I mean, it's not that I want to explore the idea of death. I'm not avoidant of animes with a lot of death. Yeah, Baldy, you're kind of creepy, but that's not a compliment. No, sorry, Hakimi. You're here, you're weird by default, you're weird by association, and if you leave, it's too late. Still weird. Are you gonna watch 1,000 Year Blood War Part 4? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Biggest fear? Poverty, I guess. Now let me tell you, having to choose between rent and food, it's a scary thing. Answer what? Every question I see, I've tried to answer. Tokyo Ghoul is the must. Is a must. I mean, I'm gonna disagree. I don't think there is any show that's a must. Everyone has different preferences, and the first season was good. Like the second half, Tokyo Re, was just not adapted very well. What anime disappointed you the most? Probably Detective Conan. I'm weird. I came here each day. Yep. Yeah. I mean, exactly. I'm weird too. There's currently 12 Fate. Okay, so there's 12 Fate series. I've seen 2, so got some work to do. Wasn't me. What did you do? Season 1 Tokyo Ghoul or 99. Season 1 Tokyo Ghoul or 97 Berserk. I'm gonna go with Berserk. It's my birthday. You turned 16. Favorite hunter is Hunter x Hunter. Well, are you gonna celebrate your 16th by watching Hunter x Hunter? Look at your profile picture. I can barely see it. It's like a shadowy figure. Is Naruto good? I think so. I think Naruto's good. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite battle shonens. I was hell confused when I first watched Tokyo Ghoul Re. I mean, I got a similar feeling. Watching anime on TV is one of the worst experiences. I mean, I disagree. I love when it hits commercial and you have like 2 minutes to run to the bathroom, grab a snack, come back, do whatever you got to do before the commercial ends so you don't miss anything. That's like childhood nostalgia. What platform? I use Google. I Google, find the series I want or whatever I'm watching. Could be 9 Anime, Cartoons Online, Valora, any number of sites. I just Google what I'm looking for. This live is crazy good. I like what you guys talk about. I mean, I appreciate it. Duo, I do the same. Someone donate. Don't worry about donations. They're optional. Can you say my name? My name. Hello, Marij. Is there any long-running show that gets better and better over time other than One Piece? I mean, so here's the thing. There's JoJo's, but so far I'm only on part 4, and I like 2 and 3 more than 4, but I do know a lot of people that are, really love the JoJo series, especially in this chat. So I think JoJo should be in that discussion. I already animation duo. You guys, you don't have to ask to say. You can just say hello, and I say hello back. What is the best anime adaptation from a novel? I can't answer that question because I barely read any manga or light novels. I'm just not the expert on that. JoJo's? Yeah, JoJo's. Pretty good series. Thank you for the follow, Little Nard. You're welcome back, Leisha. I just watched Mayuri versus Toshiro, and the fight restarted 3 times because the drugs Mayuri uses. Welcome back, One Piece fan. Do you have any sites that you recommend that I could use that don't have any dirty ads? I mean, you can turn on ad blocker. If you're using your computer, you can literally just turn on ad blocker for when you are on anime streaming sites. But 9 Anime, I guess. I mean, I use 9 Anime or Valora. I don't get any dirty ads. Are impact frames overrated? I don't know what you mean. Are they important? Yeah. Are they over? Do people care too much? Maybe sometimes. You have any fantasy adventure animes? Or like not isekais. They're just you could. Okay, so if you don't mind a little bit of like horror, well, not a horror, I guess it's a little bit of a horror. You could try Parasite, or World Trigger is kind of an isekai, kind of, but the MC is not being transported. Just I'll try World Trigger. Or okay, try World Trigger. Oh, you've seen both World Trigger and okay, fine, you've seen them both. Okay, so a fantasy adventure. Have you seen Zatch Bell? Is Lucifer in love with Neon? Which series are we talking about again? Because those are both common names. I read a lot of LNs, but none of them have good adaptations of or her adapted at all. Okay. Roka is an adventure if you like D&D. I mean, I do like it. I do like adventure series, and I do like D&D. Don't know Roka though. I heard you were talking Bleach anime expert in the chat. Okay. Oh, someone claimed to be expert. No thanks. Who do you think is Psyche? Oh, I don't do power scaling. I really could not care any less. But how it's spelled? How's what spelled? The Zatch Bell, Zatch, then Bell, or Medabot, Medabots. They're both older series, but still worth a good. It's still a good watch. Best anime? There, I don't have a favorite. Bro, what's going on? We're just talking about anime mostly. What's your opinion on lollies? I don't care. Indifferent. Like I have no. I don't care. Repent. No. Keep religion out of chat, please. How you doing, Gyro? Yeah, Gyro. I'll leave power scaling to someone else. I don't care for it. Would you recommend any anime about sports? Ippo. Hajime no Ippo. If you watch Kuroko, try that one. Or if you want more basketball, you could do Slam Dunk. Hottest take. I don't really think I have that many controversial takes, do I? Like, that's the thing. I don't really have that many controversial takes. That maybe, what? I actually, most people seem to agree with me here that season 3 of Digimon was better than season 1. I think Tamers was the better season. You see, chat, I am. You ever watch Blue Lock? I have. I enjoyed it. Is Lucifer in love with. Lucifer. Neo. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't have a top 3, but Monster, while I'm not finished, so far it's probably going to end up being my favorite, like, detective anime series. It's probably going to end up being my favorite detective anime series, just because interesting story, fantastic villain, interesting MC. I occasionally like a slow burn. It's not rushed at all. I think Monster's going to end up being my favorite detective series. How are you? Have you seen Chainsaw Man movie? Yes. I'm not a Chainsaw Man expert either. I just think it's the movie was very good. Your face is weird too, Welshie. What are you guys saying? Chill out. I mean, I don't look. If people are weird in chat, if people are rude in chat, I just block them. Your mom died of cancer. That's unfortunate. Sorry. Rest in peace. I would agree. I don't like the MC of Rent a Girlfriend either. Not a fan of him. Am I on a treadmill? Walking pad, same thing. But yes. Football starting. Good luck with the stream. Enjoy your football. Whether that be American or European, both are good. I admire your dedication on your staff. You know all about what you're talking to. I mean, I'm not going to speak on something that I don't know about. I definitely won't cross any bounds. What is your opinion on JJK? It's a really fun series. I'm looking forward to season 3. Always my he's my guy, even though he wouldn't like me very much. Thank you for the heart. No name, Black profile picture, but thank you. And the, what is that? Is that fish? Is that a fish? Sent group 7? Well, thank you. How about Dress Up Darling? I didn't like Dress Up Darling. I dropped it pretty quickly. Oh, you're okay. American football? That's cool. I also played, soccer, American football back in the day. Opinions on Noelle? If it's the Noelle I'm thinking of, she's pretty cool. I met the voice actor. Nice lady. I'm weird and you haven't blocked me. I mean, yeah, you're getting close to it. If you keep asking about my roommates, I will eventually. Let's give Sensei more hearts. Well, I appreciate that. Are you streaming on Twitch? Not right now. Later today I should be. It's just things keep happening to my schedule and I don't appreciate it. But I will have a lot more free time this month because there's a public transit strike. So I'll be working entirely from home for the next month. Any recommendation about ReZero? I think it's really good. Season 2 is a bit slower. It kind of lost me for a bit, but I got back into it. Anyone else hyped for the new Avatar? I mean, I did hear that. I did hear about it. If it ends up being what I think it's going to be, I'm excited for it. Do you know any motorcycle anime? I can't say I'm an expert on that, no. I definitely don't know any anime where the motorcycle is like the focus. Favorite sin in Seven Deadly Sins? I mean, look at my profile picture. It's got to be Escanor Fragrant Flower. Fantastic anime. 10 on 10 romance. Public transport? Yeah, it's a public transit strike. I can't get to work in person for the next month, so I'll be working entirely from home. I need a motorcycle anime. I mean, I'm just not an expert on that. What time is it? Well, it's not in my country. My country's pretty wide, as Canada's quite a large territory, so here it's 1 o'clock. This is literally related to anything, but what's your opinion on space nebulas? So we're just talking astronomy, like space physics. I love space. If you want to talk black holes, like how much, like the vastness of the universe. Oh man, I love that kind of. I'm not an expert on it. I just really enjoy astronomy. Do you know Bonnie Blue? I know the name. Oh, I think I know who she is. Yeah. What is the best side hustle? You can turn most things into a side hustle depending on how you structure things. I guess it depends what skills do you have, how much time do you have, what resources do you have. 1 o'clock. What we need is a running contest. I mean, there's a Run with the Wind, which I thought was kind of It wasn't a great anime. Fugolian. Oh, Marileona. I love Marileona is my favorite female character in Black Clover. I don't think Yuta's a fraud. No. Someone in the YouTube chat. YouTube chat is weird. It's okay. Interesting fact. I like pre-time skip. Honestly, a lot of people say they like pre-time skip more than post-time skip, and I'm fine with that. I mean, I see where they're coming from. I like post-time skip more, but I acknowledge that the strong points of pre-time skip I also kind of miss. Are you good at editing? No, I'm terrible at it. Would we love YouTube chat? I also enjoy YouTube chat. Aaron, if you're trolling, I'd give up. The jokes aren't funny. If you're being serious, you're a fool. Do I like Cocoa Pops? You mean Cocoa Puffs? I know Cocoa Puffs. The cereal? I don't think I've ever had it. Is Lisa a baddie? No. Real quick, Code Geass. I mean, I'm not a Code Geass fan, but if you love it, power to you. Also, thank you for the passes. Blank profile picture. Again, I just didn't see the passes. Marileona is great. Only brave people can do a backflip on a motorcycle in mid. I'm not going to do anything that stupid. I don't want to kill myself. Do you know Joseph the Worker? I don't think I do. No. Do you need a baddie? No, I don't. Bakuon is a motorcycle anime for that. Oh, okay, so there you go. Bakuon. I don't know that one. I like Alabasta, Water 7, Enies Lobby. Those are all good arcs. I enjoy all of those, especially Enies Lobby. That's one of my favorites in the series. 24. It's not 2024. Yeah, it's definitely not 2024. It's actually almost 2026. Can you recommend any good animes for beginners? So, like, beginner, it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or not. So, right now, you've seen JJK and One Punch Man, both mainstream battle shonens. Are you looking to continue and see more mainstream battle shonens or look into other genres? How do you spell motorcycle anime? I mean, you did it right there. Do you ever eat a... Hold on, I need to just deal with the TikTok timer. Give me 2 seconds. Just make sure the chat doesn't time out. Hang on for like just a moment, guys. And okay, we're good. All right. JJK season 3 will be fire. I mean, I hope so. What do you think of Berserk? I think if you're going to watch it, start with the 97 version. It's the best one. If you're going to read it, enjoy. It's a good read from what I've seen of it. What's going on? The usual. I gotta go. See you later, Psycho. Hello, how you doing, Ashutosh? Why do some people ask random questions like you want to be I mean, people are weird on social media. You get used to it. I'm 12 years old, so I don't know what animes will be best for me. I mean, your age doesn't so much, but like, what do you have an interest in? Do you want to see mecha series? Or you want more of a comedy guy? Do you want to see some like lighthearted, like high school romance? Or if you want to see like more quick-paced action? So it's really about what you personally have an interest in. Are you walking on a treadmill? Basically. Is Digimon peak? I do very much enjoy Digimon as a whole. Man, I can't say the word enjoy today. Season 3 is by far my favorite. Tamer's fantastic, but I also love Adventures and Season 2 and Try and like all of it. Season 4 and 5 not so much. Seasons 4 and 5 not so much. And 6 I couldn't do it. I haven't seen Beat Breaker Ghost Game yet. An anime that needs more episodes is Dandadan. I mean, it's getting more, so like, no, it doesn't. Have you ever heard of the Great Meme Reset? No. I'm 11 and I watch One Piece, Dragon Ball, so all battle shonens. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but it seems like a lot of you are only watching battle shonens. You might want to expand a bit. Watch Hero Academia? I do. It's very good. In my opinion, yeah, it does. I mean, it's getting more episodes. So no, here's the thing. It's already getting more episodes. So I would say if you're going to name a series that needs more episodes, it'd be something that isn't actively getting them. How many animes did I watch? 900 something. Like, I don't have an exact tally yet. I work on it a bit every day to try and catch up on all the stuff that I haven't logged yet. So we're getting there. Yeah, around 900 something. I thought you said it's getting worse. I mean, I dropped Dandadan. You're allowed to like it. You're allowed to like it. What I'm saying is it's already getting episodes. So that doesn't really need more. Boruto is a flop. I mean, here's the thing. Boruto, the anime, was very poorly adapted by the manga. Most of the content is complete filler and not actual canon content. So if you're going to go into Boruto, I would just read it, because as someone who watched the anime, it's not worth it. I watched 3 in total and I'm working on my 4th. I mean, yeah, you're just getting into anime. That's okay. We all start somewhere. Are you watching Hero Academia final season? Yes, I am. I'm enjoying it very much. Might watch Full Metal Alchemist. It's one of my favorite series. Full stop. I absolutely love it. What about One Punch Man Season 3? I called it right from the start. People were mad at the first couple of episodes that it was really subpar. The newest episode wasn't a masterpiece, but it was certainly better, and I said it was very likely going to get better, and I was right. The Great Meme says, I mean, I don't really follow memes in the first place. I occasionally find something on my feed or in my Facebook group chat, and I'll post it in the Discord just because, people like that stuff. I also like AOT to some degree. Do I watch Art House? I don't know. I mean, do you mean like art-based anime? Then, I don't think so. Have I ever heard of the new Yeah, I saw the new Chainsaw Man movie. It's already out. I already saw it. Pretty good. It was pretty good. I really do think that One Punch Man is saving budget for God. I mean, I also think that they put most of their budget into the later episodes. We already saw the episode 4 is definitely better than 1, 2, and 3. You play Pokemon? I have I have the Switch too. Back here. Oops. I have the ZA. I'm at the final boss. I just haven't played in a few days. Should I watch MHA? I think it's pretty good. Beam is my goat. Who's Beam again? What would you say is the worst One Piece arc? Fishman or Punk? You know what? I'll give it to Fishman. I was gonna it was either that or Punk Hazard. If we're counting Long Ring, Long Land, I hate that too. But out of the major arcs, yeah, Fishman. Did I play any Did you get any shinies? No, I haven't. I have almost every Pokemon in the game that's available. Still haven't seen any shinies. Syrup Village. I enjoyed Syrup Village. It's definitely not my favorite. It's definitely not one of my favorites, but I didn't hate it. You have cancer. I'm very sorry for that, Welshie. I would love to see a remaster of Monster. I would definitely watch it. A remastered Monster, I'd watch it 100%. Do you think One Piece is the best out of the big three? So I actually like all three of them for different reasons. Bleach the manga, One Piece the story, Naruto the anime. Shark guy from Chainsaw. Oh, the Shark boy. He was funny. He's a funny boy. I like him. Have I ever seen MHA? Yes. I've seen it. Oh, You're Next. The movie? I don't think I've watched it, actually. Do you have any tips for high school? Actually, yes, I do. If you're worried about what people think of you, if you feel like an outcast, a loser, you're being bullied, whatever, when high school is done, most of the time you'll never see these people again. People grow up, mature very often, at least sometimes they do, not always. Their opinions do not matter. Do not worry about it. Do your own thing. Do what makes you happy. Find the people who like you for you. Don't try and be someone you're not to try and fit in. I'm watching it right now. Great. I'll definitely see it at some point. What Pokemon games have I played? I played the original Blue, Red, Yellow. I played Gold and Silver. Then I took a break. Came back for Black 2. I kind of left the handheld world behind, but then a few weeks ago I won the Switch 2. I'm like, okay, now that I have a Switch 2, I might as well try the new Z to A game, and I got it. It's a good time-ish. Gilgamesh isn't that strong. I don't really care about strength. What animes are coming out this winter? I'm waiting on Black Clover and JJK right now. Have you tried Persona? I have never played Persona. I played like Pokemon type games, so I played some monster catching games, but Persona I have not. Is it just me or is Pokemon TCGs? From what I'm seeing, Pokemon TCG is thriving. It is absolutely thriving. It's doing very well. I wish the Kaido fight was on Netflix. That sucks for Netflix, but you can always just, find it on the internet. I actually like Punk Hazard, but I do think it's one of the weaker arcs. It's one of my least favorites, but people have their preferences. Since when did I start watching anime? 1994. Have I played Power World? I have not. Have I seen Pressure? I have not. What about Mobile Legends? Nope, don't have it. Have I ever played yes, I've had the Game Boy Pocket, Color, Advance SP, DS, DS Lite, PSP, a Nintendo 64, GameCube, PS2, Xbox 360, Elite, Xbox One, One S, and I think that's everything I've owned, and now I'm mostly a PC guy. You gotta go. See you later, Alicia. What was my first? Dragon Ball. I wasn't even... Exactly. I've been watching anime for that. Well, how do you think I've seen so many? I've been around for a while. Remember when everyone thought Monette's fruit will be on the Sunny? Yeah, no. I'd never heard that theory. I'm going to leave while watching this, but it was nice talking. We'll see you later, One Piece fan. Do you recommend I watch Death Note? It's an enjoyable series. Give it a shot. See if you like it. If you had to choose who would win, I don't do power scaling, so that's my answer. What is my favorite GTA game? I was never that big of a GTA fan. I played like Los Angeles and Vice City and like the really, really early GTA games. And I enjoyed GTA 4. Like I did enjoy GTA 4. I just haven't touched it since. Thank you for the rose, not for the rose, the heart. I can't read that name, but thank you. What was the biggest arc before the time skip? The biggest? Are we talking Marineford, in terms of both duration and plot relevancy, or plot impact? Probably Marineford. Why do you think many of the most popular manga like Vinland Saga take so much time to adapt? The thing is, I don't know when the manga's being made. Like, I don't know when the Vinland Saga manga was released. So I don't know. I didn't know about Vinland Saga until the anime came out. As for, like how come it takes so long? I want you to think about all that goes into making an anime, deciding which mangas are going to get it, which would greatly benefit from it, assigning the production team, which studio is going to do it, the manpower involved, the budget. There's a lot of planning that goes into making an anime. It's not something that's, let's give it to this series and the next day it starts. Not even close. GTA 5 was my childhood. GTA 5 was like, what year did GTA 5 come out? Because I'm pretty sure I was like already done college by then. How you doing? Name I can't read, but thank you for the donation. Hello, Inukai. Do you know about Lookism? I've heard of it, but I don't read manga very often, so I haven't read it. You gotta go, because over where I live it's 9 p.m. and I got school tomorrow. Fair enough. You don't need to sleep. I'm kidding. I didn't sleep when I was in high school. I was a mess. Hype for The Boys. I don't watch The Boys, but, that's cool. Did I miss anything? It's 11:43. Oh, well, damn. All right, I mean, we are streaming later than usual. Grandma. Yeah, well, we all know. So Toei's not doing Sanji very nice. I know. We get that. I agree with you. I heard that you like Rudius? No. Seth, you know Seth. Seth, you've been here before. You know I don't like Rudius. Come on. Where am I from? Canada. I want to watch a good fighting anime. Well, if you want... you know what? Have you tried Ippo? Hajime no Ippo? It's boxing. Like, it's a sports anime, but or if you would just want, like, street fighting, you could watch Windbreaker. That's another good one. My YouTube is lagging. That's unfortunate. Vinland Saga started in 2005, and just after a few years, it was already one of the 3 most praised. I mean, I don't know, like, I don't know. Like, it's, like, there's a lot of people and a lot of there's a lot of steps that go from an manga being adapted into an anime in most cases, so... It's just Vinland Saga took a while to get adapted for some reason, I guess. It happens. There's only so many series that get adaptations. Baki or Records of Ragnarok, both series that I did not like. I did not like either of those. But I'll probably take Baki. I was less bored. Favorite anime and trash anime? I mean, I don't have a favorite anime and a trash anime. My trash list is very long. I'll go with any, like, girlfriend, rent-a-girlfriend, anything like that. That I don't like. Go Buckeyes. Who are they? If it's a sports team, I don't know it, because I don't follow any. What is your least favorite New World arc? I actually like so. Least favorite, so... Fishman Island. I want to watch a go. Okay, I already answered that one. Saki, interesting Vinland Saga facts. I want to mention Birdie Wing. Birdie. I mean, I know there's a golf anime. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. I don't care about golf. What was my first? Dragon Ball. Why am I streaming late? Because I was behind schedule. Like I told you, life has been busy the last little bit. It just happened that way. Pack it up. Well, we're streaming like 2 hours later than usual. We've missed the peak window. Who cares? Also, if there was 2 people in here, I would still be streaming. I'm not so insecure that I stress over having a smaller audience some days. Who cares? Like, if you're that insecure, you're not meant for social media. Have I seen Silent Voice? Yeah, I love the movie. Can you twerk? No. Did bro went to cancer? What does that even mean? I imagine gold with JoJo's nonsense. Wait, what? Why do I stream? Because one day I got bored, started making content, people seemed to like it, and I just kept doing it, and it worked out. I literally did it out of boredom. And now we here. You ain't gonna be famous. Who cares? First of all, you're a very depressing, negative person. Like, I don't care about trying to have 100 million followers. I don't care. You seem like a really insecure person. Clearly didn't work out. I mean, it's working. It literally pays all of my expenses. And then some. So, dude, are you just gonna come here to sulk and be mad that people are happy, not just doing their thing, or are you gonna leave? Because you're just like a sourpuss. Just booked my tickets to see JJK. Very nice. How many animes have I seen? Around 900 something. Have I seen Plastic Memories? Yeah, I enjoyed it. When are you going to Japan? In 2 years. 100% isn't working. Clearly, well, you can't really decide that, can you? You're here. You clearly have so much going on in your life. You're clearly so successful and have so much, you have so little time that you decide to hang out here. When you're getting a job, guess what? I get paid to be here, unlike you. I never understood why some people care about, exactly, who cares? Do what's fun. If you're having a good time, do it. Can you read Fight Class 3? Probably not, just being honest. This guy's having a bad day. You mean the guy on the other chat? Yeah, I don't know what's up with him. Poor guy. I just don't read manga very often, so like, I'm just probably not going to end up reading it. Any tips on YouTube? Make the kind of content that you are excited about. Do what you enjoy, and your audience will find you. Of course, you want to try find ways to make it better. So you do a video, you rewatch it, take a look at when your video tends to fall off, when you tend to stutter, things like some parts of the editing that could be better, the pacing of the video. Is there any unnecessary content that you could cut off? And like, would it actually take away anything from the video? If it's unnecessary content, trim it out. Just find ways to make your content better over time, and do what's fun. Punk Hazard is so boring. I mean, I felt similarly. Katakuri Extreme Diffs King. I mean, would he actually win? I don't know. You can have that opinion. I don't think he has it, but I'm not gonna be mad if you feel that way. I want to be this one special version of manga, but it's French, so I have to rebuy the English one. I mean, if you can read French, you're fine. Aaron, what do you do while you're lashing? Oh, is he still lashing out? I just don't care anymore. Do I remember? Welcome back, Moosley. I love how you're so. I mean, I don't know how to be anything else. I don't know how to be anything else. Did you ever go down the Dragon Ball Legends hole? No, I didn't. I've actually seen everything besides Legends. I've seen Ball, Z, Daima, GT, Super, every movie, every special, crossover. I've seen everything, but I have not gone down the Legends hole. And I didn't read the manga. What's my favorite? I don't have a singular favorite series. What do I think about okay, I am not a Chainsaw fan. I'm not a Chainsaw Man movie, Chainsaw fan. And I still think the movie was really well done. So as someone who doesn't even care that much about the series, I'm telling you the movie was well done. Thank you for the donation, Virtual. Out of all the longer arcs after Luffy gets to the New World, I will say Punk Hazard is probably my least favorite. I mean, I feel similarly. Out of all these longer arcs, okay, answer that one. Where's Aaron gone? I don't know. It's true, he gets paid. Yeah, exactly. If I did not make anything on YouTube, I would not be able to be here every day. I would be spending more time at my other job. But I make enough here that I can be here every day. That's the point. I mean, I try to answer as many questions as I can. What is your favorite emotional breakdown? Emotional breakdown. Damn. It's not going to be Gon. I know some people are going to say Gon from Hunter x Hunter. I mean, good. It's a good one. It's a great one. I don't think it's going to be my favorite, though. I'm going to think on that one. Opinion on romance anime? There's some good ones. There's some bad ones. Romance is my favorite genre, generally speaking. Do you think anime is going a bit artificial? And you mean too much AI? I mean, AI could be a problem in the future. I know it's going to be an issue if it's not properly regulated, which it's right now it's not being. But I don't know what you mean by artificial. Are you disappointed by the way they're going to end MHA? Not necessarily, no. Are you doing sports? When we have a little bit more time, I want to get back into the martial arts sphere. I did karate, I did Feng Shen Do. I want to like hop back in and actually stick with it for a longer period. But I need a little bit more to be able to do that. Favorite shonen? Like what type of shonen? Battle shonen, adventure series, romance. So like there's different, like shonen just means it's targeted towards like teenage boys. Can we get a little bit more specific? Robin Cry from Wanting to Live was so, I mean, it was emotional. It's not that it hit me hard emotionally, but like it was meaningful to the story. Have I ever seen a Sasquatch? No. Hot take, Enies Lobby is, I mean, Enies Lobby is one of my, I think, top 3 arcs probably in that realm, so fair enough. You recently rewatched Charlotte, fell in love all over again. It's a great series. Charlotte is a fantastic series, and it's short, so it's easy to get through. Suggest me a best chest workout. Don't overthink it. If you have some quality Adduction, so you want adduction, so like a fly, a elbow supported pec deck, something like that. Have ideally like a pressing pattern, especially if you're a beginner. So like it could be a dumbbell press, it could be a machine press, really whatever you have that you really like. Could be incline, could be flat, really depends on the rest of your programming. And if you have a low to high fly, ideally supported on a bench, you're pretty much covered. If you want to have a high to low, that's fine too, but in most cases, you're probably fine. What's your opinion on Studio Ghibli? I mean, I've only seen around 5 of their movies, and I've liked every single one of them. I just finished Grave of the Fireflies yesterday. Tell me about the best day of my life. Do I have a best day of my life? I mean, honestly, any day where I'm just kind of in, like, not too much noise, couple of friends, hanging out, having some good food, it's going to be one of my best days. Hello, name I can't read. Yeah, I do think Enies Lobby is really good. Can I learn martial arts without a trainer? Without a class? Okay, so like, can you watch like YouTube tutorials and learn like the techniques and stuff? You could probably pick up things here and there, but you're not going to get the hands-on experience. You really need some in-person, either a partner, a teacher. It's not something you're going to master by yourself. I also don't recommend skipping Skypiea either, even if you're not a biggest fan of the arc. What anime do you feel like deserves another season? Ippo. Hajime no Ippo. ReZero has some great, but yeah. Oh yeah. You know, yes, ReZero does have some great emotional breakdowns, especially towards the end of season 3. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. I don't think the way they defeat Shigaraki makes sense. He's an adult who that decided to be evil. The thing is, every decision we make isn't actually our choice. It's going to be influenced by our experience, by culture, by your genetics. There's a lot that goes into it. So while he did make a choice, his choices were also limited by his circumstances. What's your thought on the trend of most of the largest shonens of the decade ending recently? So Demon Slayer's ending, Black Clover's ending, and a few new show. There's always going to be new shonens. Yeah, sure, there's lots of big series ending, but there's always going to be more. There's always going to be another big series coming out. So like, I wouldn't worry about some of the big names ending, because there's always more content out there. Today's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Sabik, I guess. I don't know how to say that. I don't think okay. Favorite anime death? The thing is an anime death that was done well, or like a death that we were cheering for? Because like, I was pretty happy when Orochi died or when Saturn died, but like, also Saturn's not dead in the anime yet. Or is it like an anime that just really hit hard? But that's the issue. There isn't any new massive shonens like Kagurabachi and Gachakuta. There's always, but here's the thing. I'm not reading the mangas. So like, I don't know what stuff is coming. I don't pay a lot of attention to like what's on the horizon per se. But like, look, One Piece is going to be around for a while. Black Clover's coming back. JJK's still going. And yeah, some of those are going to be ending soon. Like JJK is going to be ending, Black Clover is going to be ending. But there's always going to be more. And okay, there's going to be less shonens. Like there's probably going to be more new ones by spring or next fall. There's also every other genre. Like shonen is like this. What about your seinen, your romance, your adventure stories that aren't like shonen specific? Don't dig yourself into a hole and only focus on shonens. There's so much other good stuff out there. Bleach Part 4, looking forward to that. Can we scrap Rent-A-Girlfriend getting 5th season? I don't know how it's getting a 5th season. That still surprises me. I haven't seen 86, though. Who the hell's know what's going on with Dragon Ball? We did get an announcement. I haven't done the deep dive to see exactly what's happening in 2026 with Dragon Ball. I do know stuff is coming. But we do know it's coming back. I just don't know in what form, because I've heard like it's going to be something different. I've heard it's going to be Super 2. We'll see. I just haven't done the deep dive. What is the best emotional growth? There's so many. You know what? My personal favorite is probably going to be Thorfinn. My personal favorite in context of emotional growth, it's probably going to be Thorfinn. It was just, that's my favorite part of the series, is his emotional growth. Slice of life, yeah, I enjoy Slice of life. I need some cozy series. Dragon Ball is basically guaranteed to always come back. I mean, I do think that I do want Dragon Ball to end at some point. I'd be fine with it ending anytime, really. I find Einar boring. Wait, who was Einar again? Was that the other guy? Was that his friend in season 2? I'm really bad with names. Best anime mentors. Who's my favorite mentor? I mean, you know what? Maybe Koro Sensei. Maybe it's gonna be Koro Sensei. I enjoy Demon Slayer. I mean, Whis is cool too. But if I gotta choose like who I think is the best teacher, I think I don't think Yami is a perfect mentor. I think he's a good mentor. I think he's great. But if I have to pick like a best sensei, I might go with Koro. Sensei Wu? Who's Wu? Is Mappa the best animation studio? I actually don't keep track of who makes what. Do I think Mappa does some good work? I know that they do, for sure. But I just don't keep enough track to see, like, to do a comparison. How you doing, Sketch? I mean, look, Yami's a great mentor for Asta. I'm not trying to take that away. But if I have to pick a top mentor across anime, I think Koro's my pick. Kakashi's he's a good mentor, no doubt about it. Like, Kakashi's one of my favorite characters in Naruto. He's a great teacher, especially with Naruto. But he's just not going to be my number one overall. Fate 3 has the best animated fight in any anime. I mean, here's the thing. Having a favorite animation, that's going to be personal preference. I don't know why you guys keep saying fight me on your personal taste. I don't care what your personal taste is. You can like whatever you want. I haven't watched Lego Ninjago. I've seen the commercials for Lego Ninjago when I was a kid. I'm a go excited for upcoming Black Clover. Dude, you'll see the manga destroys giant. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't read the manga, so I'm looking forward to it. I mean, yeah, I'm not lying. It's fallen off, to be honest. The early seasons are the only good ones for what, Lego Ninjago? I mean, I've never seen it, so I really have no opinion. Mashle? I mean, both series were fun. I enjoyed season 1 more than 2, but it was still a good time. And I'm looking forward to 3. It's one of the few comedic actions, like heavier on the comedy side of the series that I actually like. What anime do you think has the most action? So, like, you're not even saying good action or like what's my favorite action series, just what has the most action. So probably something like Baki, Solo Leveling, where it's literally just fighting, or Records of Ragnarok, that's literally just fighting almost the entire time. What do you think of Date A Live? I dropped it years ago. I have no idea. Like, I tried it once when I was like, I don't know how many years ago. I didn't last very long. I don't have it. Like, you guys are asking questions that are. I want you to put this into context, right? Who is my favorite written character across anime? It's just, I don't think that's an answerable question. Because look at one series. Let's look at One Piece, right? Just humor me for a second. Look at One Piece. How many hundreds of named characters are there in One Piece? A lot. Now, I've seen nearly 1,000 series. Try picking one character across all of that. I have no idea. Thank you, Sketchkid. I appreciate it. I don't pretty watch anime. I mean, if you don't watch anime, I mean, this is the place to get into it. Anime you dropped in episode 1. Girlfriend, Rent-A-Girlfriend, DxD, Steins Gate, sorry. Am I on a walking pad? Yes. But not all of them have interesting writing. I mean, but here's the thing. If I don't like a show, then I drop it. So if like a story, if the writing is so bad that it doesn't grab me, then I just drop it. So I've dropped probably around 50, 60 series or so. So that's still in the low 900s to like mid 800s range. That's still like 800 something series that I have finished, that I've enjoyed enough to finish. And now multiply that by the amount of characters in each of those series. It's just, I have no idea. Thoughts on Chainsaw Man movie? It was really good. And I'm not even a Chainsaw Man fan. It was a really good movie. What did I... Okay. Is AOT worth the glaze? I mean, it's more glazed than I would give it, for sure. Do I think it's written very well? Sure. Is it my favorite series? No. But it's definitely written well. Was there an anime that you got interested in as a hobby? No, I literally just turned on TV and there was anime. Like, I didn't think, oh, what's this thing? I was like 3, 4 years old. You turn on TV, you see something cool. I sat down and watched it, and I just never stopped. So much people said it was horrible. Who said? I mean, look. People are entitled to their own opinions. I don't even like Chainsaw Man, and the movie was well done. Like, I don't even care for the series that much. It was just well done. Best MMO? SAO? No. Definitely not. If we're picking MMOs, then still no. It's either going to be... I'm going to go with Log Horizon. I watched Ben 10. You watched it? I mean, yeah, I watched Ben 10. I don't think I ever finished the series, but I watched it when I was a kid. It was bad. I need a lobotomy. I mean, no, here's the thing. People are allowed to enjoy whatever they want. Like, people can enjoy whatever they want. To say you need a lobotomy, like, nah. I mean, yeah, the last season of Log Horizon wasn't my favorite, but I still really prefer that aspect of, like, being trapped in a virtual reality where you actually go about building a society, looking at the politics, the hierarchy, the economy, people's mental states. I think it does a really good job of that. I appreciate that name. You don't even have a name, do you? What anime got you into anime? Dragon Ball was my first one. I wouldn't say it got me into all of anime, but that was where it started. Yeah, I love the world building aspect. Like, that aspect of the world building in Log Horizon was probably my favorite part. Best arc in One Piece, probably Wano. Interested in I mean, yeah. Oh wait, you asked there's an anime that got me into a hobby. I cosplay. I do cosplays, so there's that. What anime got me into anime? Okay, I answered that one. But yeah. Did you guys catch the new episodes of To Your Eternity and One Piece that came out today? What's your theory on who is Makino Child's dad in Makino? You're gonna have to forgive me. I'm behind on the manga. I'm like 40 chapters behind. What's your favorite Aini? If you watched any Korean anime, I think I've only seen like one Korean. I mean, wait. Solo Leveling was done by a Japanese studio, I think. Pretty sure. Wasn't Daily Life of the Immortal King a Korean anime? And I dropped that one. Favorite romance? Snow White with red hair. I've watched 148 episodes of One Piece and dropped it. Should I pick it? So here's the thing. I'm not going to tell you to pick up a series that you dropped. Because if you dropped it, you probably had reasons for it. Especially if you watched 148 episodes and you didn't enjoy it, I don't know why you waited that long. But if you feel like it was the pacing that was getting you, I would try... Daily Life is Chinese? Okay, my mistake. Then I actually don't know... I don't think I've seen many, if any, Korean... animes made by a Korean studio. Anyways, as I was saying, you could try reading the manga if the pacing was the problem. Beginning after the end, I did see... It was okay. The MC was, likable, but it was just really boring to watch. I think Toei isn't given enough animation to Sanji. I mean, pretty much every One Piece fan agrees that Sanji's not done well in the anime. Currently stuck on Drum Island. I mean, I enjoyed Drum Island for the most part, especially climbing the cliff. That was really cool. Have I seen Spice and Wolf? Yes, I've seen both the original and the remake. The remake was a little bit better in terms of pacing and how far they got. Yeah, I mean, I did get bored here and there. Still an enjoyable series. It's like a 7. I'm a Zoro stan, so that's silly to me. Like, if you like Zoro, that's cool. I'm more of a Zoro fan too. But to say like screw Sanji, come on. He's an excellent character that's just not adapted well in the anime. Do I like JoJo's? For the most part, I do. God of High School. Oh yeah, true. I enjoyed God of High School. Thoughts on Blacks? Dude, what the hell? They're just people. Platinum End. Now that's a good series that I think could use a little bit more attention. I thought that was really good. Did I see Death March Rhapsody? I have not. I can't hear some sort of cries that Sanji's getting in. I mean, I like Sanji, but like I just don't like what they do to him. Who is more well written? I mean, here's the thing. If we're talking in the manga, I like Sanji's overall story more. I just like Zoro's character more, and I enjoy his personality more and seeing him on screen. But as for their writing and like their story and their development, I do think Sanji has a lot of wasted potential in terms of like the post time skip compared to pre time skip, what he was doing on the island. I think there's some wasted potential there. That's my biggest gripe. Have I watched Eminence in Shadow? I have. I thought it was mid. I thought it was very average, nothing special. I've seen around 900 something. I have not seen Banana Fish. What's an anime like Tokyo Ghoul? I mean, in what aspect? Like something with ghouls in it? Something with monsters in it? You can try the Unwanted Undead Adventurer. Sanji's a great character. How he's done in the anime is a mistake. Sanji's not a mistake. What anime should I recommend to my 11-year-old cousin? What does your 11-year-old cousin tend to enjoy? Like, do they have any, like, what do they like to watch that's not anime? Any opinion on Death March getting a new season? I haven't, I've seen Death Parade. I've seen March of the Lion, but a Death March, I don't think I know that one. Any anime I can use as a background audio? So like, I guess it depends what you're doing. Are you looking for like epic music? I don't know what you're doing, or what kind of stuff you want in the background. One wholesome doujinshi, 95% romance manga. What? No, that's a bad take. Which anime made you feel nervous? Anime doesn't make me feel nervous. You dissing my boy? Sorry, not sorry. I have not seen Death March Rhapsody, so I have no opinion. I don't even know that one. My cousin likes Harry Potter. So they like magic. So you know what? Try Magi. Magi. Try that one. I miss you. My fingers still sink. Okay, you're getting a timeout. You're getting a timeout. Which while studying, but like, do you want something? Here's the thing. I get you're studying and you want something in the background. You're writing. I guess it depends what you want in the background because everyone has their preference. Like, I don't know. If it sounds too cool, you might get distracted and look away from what you're doing. Which Hashira is your favorite? Gyome. Easily Gyome. Do I like Sabo or Ace Sabo? You an OP, but I'm still sub it. I mean, thank you. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, haven't seen it. Where can you see One Piece? Literally every anime streaming site on the platform, I'm pretty sure, has One Piece. What's your opinion on the new One Punch Man season? As I called it right from the start, people were mad at the animation, and now it's getting better. As I said. Who's the smartest in these three characters? Senku, automatically Light is. You said you put 4 characters, so you said these characters. My bad. Light, no. Senku's pretty damn smart. Ayano Koji, I'd say he's more crafty than smart. He's smart clearly. L, I'm kind of inclined to say L there. Did I read Steel Ball Run? I have not. Freddie Mercury, what about him? Ace fell for Rage Bait? Indeed he did. He did. I I guess it depends. Here's the thing: it depends on your household rules, on like what you consider age appropriate. Like when I was 3 years old, my favorite show was America's Most Wanted. So like, look, for me, I would watch Maji as an 11-year-old if it existed at the time. But yeah, I guess it depends. If you want something a little bit more, I don't know, rated G. What's magical and rated G? Like, what do I watch that's like rated E for everybody? Especially with like magic stuff. I probably just like the only thing I can think. The only shows I can think of that are rated that low, that rated that like young, are like romance series. I don't really watch a lot of magical series that are like rated, for like everybody. Nobody's smarter than Toto. I mean, oh yeah, Toto has like a whatever IQ. IQ is not even a good measurement of intelligence. What's your thoughts on I love Apothecary Diaries. I really, really like it. Sabo has more potential and survived an attack from Emu. I mean, it's not like, here's the thing. He escaped an attack from Emu. And it wasn't even Emu, it wasn't Emu directly. Right? That wasn't Emu's attack. I mean, he escaped Emu, but he didn't like take any direct damage. I don't know why Hassan picking fight with everyone. I don't know. Seven Deadly Sins. I enjoy Seven Deadly Sins. It has problems, but I enjoyed it. Yes, I've seen Mashal both seasons. Does Mob Psycho count? Oh wait, Mob Psycho. I mean, there's not much gore. There's there's barely any blood. There's no nudity. You know what? Mob Psycho's a good one. Mob Psycho's a good one. I don't know what it's rated, but like, there's nothing in there that I'd be against the kids seeing. Little Witch Academia, I haven't seen it. Yeah, I mean, I have to focus on what I've seen, but yeah, Little Witch Academia, maybe. Zatch Bell. You're right. Zatch Bell could work. There's nothing really inappropriate in there. Magical powers. Good action. You know what? Yeah, some good calls. Zatch Bell, absolutely. Guys, we should clearly show kids Chainsaw. Yeah, you know what? Well, if it was me, then I'd say sure. If it was me, then sure. Bakugo did very, very well. So yeah, Mashal, Zatch Bell, and Little Witch Academia apparently. Shaman King, yo. All of these recommendations are good. All of these recommendations are good. Fantastic picks. Black Clover could be fun, but I mean, Black Clover might be a little. I mean, they seem to be a little bit more conservative considering Maji was rated too highly, like age-wise. So like Black Clover, I hesitate a little bit, but Mashal, Shaman King, Zatch Bell, great picks. Great picks. When I was 13, my favorite movie was one from Omen. I don't think I've seen Omen. Isn't that a horror? I think I would want more Todoroki and Bakugo team up. I mean, yeah, I'm not against that. I think ability-wise, they work well together. Team chemistry, I think maybe current Bakugo. Now that he's matured quite a bit, his character development has been great. Kingdom of Ruin. I know what you're doing, Sleep. I know what you're doing. What's wrong with you? Even I have trouble watching that show. Which friendship is better, Gon and Kilo or Luffy and Zoro? The thing is, I kind of like Luffy and Zoro more. Gon, Gon is selfless when it comes to protecting the people he cares about, but he's also incredibly reckless and puts other people at risk. I think he's a bit selfish in that respect. I'm not saying Luffy's not selfish, but there's a bit more of a mature dynamic between Luffy and Zoro. The way Zoro will always stand by Luffy, even when it's doing things that Luffy may not like or what makes Luffy uncomfortable. It's this is what has to be done. I kind of like that. While Killua just tends to go along with Gon's selfish desires. Which ability is better? Todoroki, because he had ice and fire. Stronger, I think it comes down to utilization. Like, I really don't think one ability is objectively better than the other. I think it comes down to utilization. Like that's the case in most powers. There's very rarely a time I'll say this power is objectively better in all circumstances. It's usually the user. Spy Family would be a good for kids. I mean, yeah, Spy Family is another good one. I was just trying to think of something that's more related. Like they said that he really likes Harry Potter, so I was trying to stick to like the magical realm. But yeah, that'd be fine. What anime should you watch? What are you into? Like what type of non-anime or anime have you liked in the past? Which power can he control better? I mean, from what I've seen, I mean he eventually gains very high degree of control of both. I would say probably Ice, to a small degree. I like Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto, so you watch mainstream battle shonens. And, like, the mainstream battle shonens. The thing is, do you want to keep watching mainstream battle shonens or diverge outside, like, into other genres? Because, like, you know, I'm trying to get people to experiment more with new things. Which main character do you think is so other genres? Okay, so here. We'll stick to the battle focus, right? Because you're watching One Piece, because you're watching these fighting series. Try Vinland Saga. It has a lot more mature conversation, and season 2 is different. You know what? Yeah, try Vinland Saga. Which main character do you think is the worst? I don't think there is a worst. There's plenty that are awful. There's really countless terribly written MCs. First one that comes to mind is Rent a Girlfriend. He's awful. You could probably find dozens more that are just as bad, if worse. Duck name is in your dress. What? Because if he gets Gear 6, there is no Gear 6. Sorry, I don't rate music. I love season 2. I absolutely love Vinland Saga season 2. So let them see for themselves. Do you think? No, I do not think there will be a Gear 6. What about Attack on Titan? I like Attack on Titan. What is the duck name? There is no duck name. It's literally just a duck. It's literally just a duck. Yeah, it's just a duck. It's not from any team. It's a custom sweater. There are some kids roaming saying that Vinland Saga Season 2 is worse, but they can't even understand. I love Season 2. It's one of my favorites. I love Season 2. Do you think Tanjiro is that conversation? No. So here's the thing. There's a difference between being like simple, simple in story and character, and being a bad MC. I don't think he is poorly written. I think he's clearly a wonderful brother. He's a bit simple-minded, but he's like reasonably fleshed out. It's not that complex. He doesn't change a whole lot from start to finish, but that doesn't make him bad. Like, he's not unpleasant to have on screen. He's not meant to go through this huge character, like, mentality shift in his story. He's very consistent in who he is and his belief system. Now, if he was someone, like, what would make him bad is if he went from being this wonderful brother who, like, took care of his family above all things and was genuinely super kind, to being this total dick who just, like, abandoned his sister. Then I'd say he's pretty bad. But they don't do that. Seinen Big 3, all of them are good. Seinen Big 3? I mean, there is no Seinen Big 3. You can have your personal top 3. Vinland Saga is a wonderful series, so, like, being in your top 10, completely get it. I just dislike it when an MC is perfect. I mean, like, so, like, a character with no flaws. Or, like, yeah, I don't think that there is such a thing as someone who is without any flaws, so that's definitely not interesting. Or when a character is, like, generically overpowered. Like, they're not overpowered for no reason. Or they are overpowered for no reason. So it's just, they one-shot everything. It's not for a comedic reason. There's no, like, psychological distress. It's just, oh, the battles have no threat. There's no tension. There's no excitement. It's just, you know, oh, I win. I don't think Tanjiro has zero flaws. I don't think Tanjiro has zero flaws. Like, I don't know what you mean, but I don't know what you see as zero flaws. That he's, like, too morally good, that he's like not morally compromised. I don't think that's a bad thing. He's morally consistent. How you doing, Ernest? Thank you for the the heart axolotl. I mean, Tondro gets angry when it's appropriate. Like, if things were happening, if you were going through what he was going through, I'd be pretty pissed too. Best drip in One Piece? I'm a simple man. I don't need the overly, I don't need the flamingo feathers. I don't need the fancy coats and the, I don't need anything crazy. I go for comfy. If we're choosing drip out of personal preference, I kind of like Shanks's because he both looks classy and simple and comfortable. Like a nice white shirt, cool jacket, not overly complex. Like both like neat but also somewhat messy hair. I just like the look. I like the look. It's something I could actually do day to day. Thoughts on Wano pacing? So like, I find most of the arcs in general, especially post-time skip, have very difficult pacing to deal with, and Wano is no different. Is Wano one of my favorite arcs? Yes. But I don't think the pacing is wonderful. Egghead is also, similar kind of boat. If I was Akaza, I'd be running with my tail between my legs when Tondro yelled through the forest. Not necessarily. I mean, just because Tondro, gets angry and screams when he's going into battles. I don't know. That doesn't tend to scare most demons. Tondro's only character trait flaw is he's indecisive. Pretty meeting. I mean, I don't even find him to be that indecisive. I guess it depends what you consider flaws. Like, I just don't see him as a perfect being. Which anime or manga that ended perfectly but you wish hasn't ended? A perfect ending that I wish didn't end. The thing is, I don't really feel that way because I'm happy when a series I was watching has a conclusion. Like, especially if it's a perfect conclusion, then I have other series I want to watch. So it's not like, oh my god, I wish I had more. It's like, that was great, now I have time for something else. It's just not how I look at things. So like, as long as there is an ending and it's a well executed ending, in that case, I have no issue with it moving on to the next thing. For talking art style in the anime, maybe Blade Works, maybe that's like one of them. What did I do for Halloween? Small party. Played Resident Evil and ordered food. Would I be okay if Vinland Saga never got another season? I mean, I would deal with it. I want more. But I would deal with it. I have other stuff to watch. But I do want more Vinland Saga. I mean, Goku Transformation has more screaming than Tondro. Yeah, Dragon Ball's a lot of screaming. What anime ended badly? Okay, one that actually had an ending. How about... I mean, what... do I make a joke and say School Days? I could make a joke and say school. I think School Days. Let's say School Days for the lulz. Have I seen Dr. Stone? I have. Yes, it is Anime Chat Guy. I definitely want more, but they rounded it nicely. I couldn't be. I mean, yes. If Vinland Saga stopped, I'd be like, you know what? It's unfortunate to see a wonderful series come to an end, but I'm not going to be like, I'll just move on to the next thing. I haven't seen Promised Neverland. I do know it falls off, but again, I never saw it personally. If anyone says the JJK manga ending is bad, I mean, people are entitled to their opinions, but I also haven't read it myself. I'm 33. Dexstar, you're crazy. Can you do a little dance? If I dance on a treadmill, I might die. Naruto ended badly. I definitely prefer Madara as an antagonist. If we're just comparing Madara to Kaguya, I do prefer Madara. And like, you could not like that they did that. Like, I never did a deep dive on like whether that was like they wrote him into a corner and they didn't have a way to beat him, so they had to do the whole Kaguya thing. I'm not sure if that's actually the case, but either way, I definitely was more of a Mater fan. Do I know Dandy's World? I do not. Roblox, I don't touch that. I don't go anywhere near. I don't go near Roblox ever. Boruto, read the manga. The anime is not worth it. They don't adapt it properly. I actually like the Attack on Titan ending. Steins Gate, I couldn't get into it. I tried multiple times. I'm sorry, I myself haven't seen that. Oh. It's okay. Oh, I mean, the thing is with chat with YouTube chat, you never know. With YouTube chat, you never know when someone's joking or not. How you doing, Jabbar? Clarence got 15. I don't know what that is, but okay. If you have to choose one anime you want to watch, or watch repeatedly. I mean, I don't watch anime. I don't repeat any anime anymore. I just don't have the time. But if I have to choose an anime to watch, always watch, I'm dropping anime. Just gonna be frank. If you say, hey, you got to pick one anime to watch on indefinitely, I'm just gonna stop watching anime. I'm moving on. I'll get bored. Do you think there's an objectively bad show? I mean, sure. Like, if you look at like how consistent the story is, how many flaws there are in the show, if the character development is really poor, if things aren't explained clearly, if there's just like really a lot of inconsistencies and issues within the story, then even if I mean, maybe there's people who will enjoy it no matter what you do, perhaps. Like, there's people who enjoy bad movies, right? There's some people who genuinely enjoy watching bad stuff because it's fun for them. But they'll recognize objectively it's poorly written. Nana's the best drama. I've seen have I seen Nana? I forget if I've seen Nana. I don't think I've seen it. I've watched AOT, Vinland Saga, Demon Slayer, JJK. I mean, so again, you're mostly watching action shonen and some seinen, a little bit of seinen in there. I would probably go with Parasite the Maxim or try and branch out into other genres if you could. Do I like DBI? Dragon? No, that's not Dragon Ball. I don't know what DBI is. Any objectively bad anime? Which Kamaboko do you like? The Kamaboko. From the 6, Kano, Genya, Tandro, Nezuko. Oh, what do I like from those? From those characters. From those characters, maybe Nezuko, I guess. Name a better sports anime than Ippo. Ippo is my favorite sports anime. So, like, Ippo is my favorite sports anime. And when I opened myself to Death Note, I could watch more. You opened yourself to Death Note, I could watch more. I mean, I wasn't a huge Death Note fan. I finished it a few times. So here's the thing. I don't go off of underrated or overrated. I don't think it makes any difference. It's just not worth thinking about. I always ask the person what they're into. The ratings don't matter. What are you into? And I'll find something. The aspects of Vinland Saga is my favorite of anything, so I've heard people recommend Berserk. I mean, Berserk is a good series. Especially the manga. If you're going to watch it, go with the 97. Please shout out. Okay. I don't remember rankings. I don't remember it. Welcome back, Max. Please, too much spam. Please, like, chill. Like, chill. Like, okay. I appreciate it, Max. I appreciate it. Just like, yeah, let's relax. I do not think Eminence of Shadow is good. I thought it was mid at best. I'm into like action fighting, as most people seem to be. I mean, you could go with Parasite. You could go with the Fate series. Maybe start with Fate Stay Night. You could go with Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, Max, I'm going to have to put you in timeout because you're spamming chat. Sorry, man. Like, I appreciate the what you're doing, but got to put you in timeout. You're spamming. Have you finished Eminence of Shadow? I didn't draw. No, I finished it. It just wasn't very good. Rendering Heavenly. Okay, you're talking to each other. Let me guess, you don't like Solo Leveling? I enjoy Solo Leveling. American Breathing, fifth one. I mean, okay. What was the one horse racing anime? I haven't seen it. I know what you're talking about, but I haven't seen it. Favorite sports anime was Ippo. Yes, I actually just finished Grave of the Fireflies last night. Good movie. Not a very happy one, but good movie. Has anime made me cry? Sure, tons of times. Clanad, Angel Beats. Thank you for the heart, Jason. Campfire Cooking. I love Campfire Cooking. I'm watching it now. I'm very much enjoying it. Anything with food. And thank you for the hat and mustache. But yeah, I love Campfire Cooking. Anything with food, I'm pretty much in. I don't have a favorite series. A Silent Voice. Yeah, Silent Voice is a great movie for sure. You look like Bang Chan from I haven't seen Stray Kids, but I get that comment all the time. Do you drop animes when the animation is bad? It would have to be atrocious. Because I don't really care that much. It would have to be painful to look at. Like, actually, physically painful on the eyes. Have I seen Lord of Mysteries? I have not. Thank you, Jason. Have I watched Welcome to Derry? To Diary? No, to Derry. I have not. Gintama wasn't my thing. The thing is, I feel like the reason people watch anime as a medium mostly because the style's similar to cartoons, therefore the action can be more more flashy. Sometimes, but here's the thing: there's also tons of not very flashy, over-the-top animes that are wildly popular. So, could some people be drawn to the excessive dramatic effects? Maybe sometimes, sure. But I also know that there's a lot of people who are drawn to anime because it's a lot more vibrant and emotional. There's a lot more depth, like a much higher exaggerated degree of emotion being expressed in a animated series, typically. And some people connect better with that or enjoy that more. I haven't seen any Black Butler. I don't watch Black Butler. In my opinion, studios in the East just get better writing and emotion than the West. The thing is, studios in the East also produce plenty of low-quality stuff. There's plenty of bad series. So I don't think that's the case. I just think that some people are going to be drawn to certain mediums or types of series more. And it just so happens that, we have some really good animated series here too. If we're talking animated fighting series, like you guys mostly watch, Teen Titans, Justice League, Avatar, we have some great ones. Let me recommend you a movie, Disney Soul. I don't know that one. What did I think of One Punch Man Season 3 third episode? It was all right. Season 4 was good. Season 4. Episode 4 was good. Currently watching Naruto Shippuden Season 6, 341. So you're making good progress. You're getting close to finishing another 159, 60 episodes. Yeah, I've seen Kiss Niver. Kiss Niver's a good one. I don't see people talk about it very often, so maybe it's underrated. But I enjoyed it. Top 10 worst, there is no top 10 worst. If I don't like it, it just goes to the junk pile. If I don't like it, it's just off to the junk pile it goes, along with the dozens of others. Which old anime before 2000 you last watched? Before 2000. So probably Digimon. Technically One Piece. One Piece started before 2000. So, and I just watched the newest episode a few minutes before I started. So, One Piece. If you're talking about an episode that was released prior to 2000, then Digimon. Have I seen Slayers? I have not. It was so underrated that studio copy and pasted and plot on. I don't know which ones you're talking about. I don't watch Overflow. I do think Hunter x Hunter was very good. One devil fruit you wish I could have. I don't want any devil fruit, so I don't wish for any. I'm currently watching Naruto. I was on the OG, then I found out the entire rest of the series was filler, so yes, after the Sasuke retrieval arc from episode, I forget, it was 120 or somewhere around that point, up till 220, so around 100-ish episodes of filler. You can pretty much skip it if you don't want to watch it. The last episode of the Chimera Ant storyline made me cry. The Chimera Ant was a very sad conclusion. It was a very good arc. The pacing was questionable, but like lots of series have questionable pacing. Still a good arc. Parasite, I'm a huge fan. Seen it several times. Darling in the Franxx, dropped that one. What was my first? Dragon Ball. One season of One Piece, technically, but they are planning on. Yeah, I know. I mean, I haven't rewatched early One Piece in a while. It's been a few years since I looked at it. No, One Piece is more than one season. I mean, it's just an ongoing series. It's an ongoing series, so we don't look at it the same way. But now it's going seasonal. See the movie. Is Chainsaw Man as gory as people? Yeah, Chainsaw Man's pretty gory. It's not the most gory I have ever seen, but it's gory. If we're talking about the most, then probably Hellsing Ultimate. But yeah, there's a lot of blood. I think Break is good. I mean, I think everything that it's going from weekly to seasonal. There's a break. They're planning on fixing up a whole bunch of stuff. I'm looking forward to it. How much time do we have? Oh, damn, it's 2 hours. Okay, bonus 5 minutes because I didn't realize we were at the timeout, like the end of the stream. So 5 more minutes before I call it. I've seen Slime several times. Season 3 was all right, but 1 and 2 were really good. I haven't seen Blood Sea, but Hellsing Ultimate is pretty bloody. Can't really get much more bloody than that. Rank Straw Hats from your favorite to least favorite. Well, Zoro was my favorite. Nami is my least. I like Jinbei a lot. Do I want to put Jinbei at 2? I'll put Jinbei at 2. I think Luffy at 3. You gotta go. See you later, Max. The Shogi game girl. I don't know what you're talking about. New season comes out soon of what now? Everyone's favorite Itachi gladiators. I mean, I like Itachi. He's cool. Is that a Gunner anime? No, that's actually a high school zombie apocalypse anime, and not a pervy one. It's not like High School of the Dead. Do you think Rudius is an acceptable MC? No, I don't like him at all. I dropped it immediately. He's the reason I dropped it. You think? You think what? Cells at Work is just an anime magic bus. The Magic School. Magic School Bus is fire. I love that idea. I heard Naruto Shibunen's animation gets really good later on. It does. Naruto does great animation for sure. Yeah, Cells at Work is a fun show. Absolutely. I mean, I just don't like Nami that. I don't like Nami that much. I mean, I respect what she contributes to the story. I just don't like her personality very much. The pain face. It's okay. We can laugh at that. You know what? I'll put maybe I'll put like. Robin. I'll put at 4. Why does Oda draw women so wildly post time skip? I mean, he draws everyone pretty wildly. Look at the body types on those characters. If you mean like the outfits, I don't know. The animation in Pain Fight is amazing. Yeah, exactly. The animation in the Pain Fight is like a masterpiece. I just finished Chainsaw Man and its movie, and it's so much better than Demon Slayer. I mean, I could see why. I like Chainsaw Man's story more. I like Demon Slayer's characters more in general, but like in terms of overall writing and world building, I'd give it to Chainsaw Man for sure. Is that lady in the black in your picture a in Cyber 6? Cyber 6, brilliant series. Please watch Cyber 6. I do know that the body proportions are a bit, wild. Whether you're talking about Boa or Robin or like Big Mom, it's funny. It's funny. I don't care too much, but it's funny. Is that lady in the I can't wait for the moment Luffy gets to know Garp was kidnapped by Blackbeard. Yeah, it should be interesting. Yeah. I don't know what he's going to do. Big Mom, like the little stick legs, and then like you have this massive, incomprehensible body, and then like her legs are just not proportionate. I just got done with season 2 The Apothecary Diaries, do you remember it? Yes, I did. I love the Apothecary Diaries. I'm glad you liked it. We're getting another season, so there isn't much like plot twist or storytelling. I mean, yeah, there's not a lot of plot twist in Demon Slayer. So guys, we're gonna go for live for we're gonna be live for 1 more minute before we call it. So I'll answer as many questions in that time. I will try to be live on Twitch today. Like I like to be if I can get everything else done. Worst case, 100% will be on Twitch tomorrow. But like, yeah, worst case tomorrow. Is it my imagination, or did Meruem fall in love with Komugi? I'm not sure if it's the same kind of love that it might be more of like a protective love than a romantic love. Like I don't think it's that kind of intimate kind of love. If you get what I'm saying. Favorite female cast? If we're talking about in a larger series, then probably Bleach. But if we're talking about like a smaller series that could be like 12, 24 episodes, I'd have to think about it. But if we're looking at the larger series, but there's also wait, that's just one character. I was also thinking Maji, but that's just more Gianna that I really like. I'll say Bleach as a whole. Will Blackbeard be jumped by Luffy or Revolutionary Army? I don't think he's going to get jumped because they're just not the type to. I don't think they're going to jump him. No. Nana has a great cast. I haven't seen Nana, especially in the final episodes of Chimera. Yeah, I mean, what about the Chimera Ant? I mean, yes, towards the end, like right at the very end of the Chimera Ant arc, Meruem and Komugi have a very special kind of relationship. I just don't think it's intimate romance. Have I read the Ippo manga? I have not. I actually don't like the art style for it. I also don't read manga very often. Brooke asked the question to Big Mom too. I mean, oh yeah, Jesus, I remember that. My God. What rhymes with can? Tan. What's gonna happen to She Clan? Shisui is alive. I don't know. I might be slightly addicted to Reese's. I ate 32 Reese's. I mean, if you're surrounded by foods that are tempting and easily to consume, that are very bingeable, like Reese's Cups, I don't think it's an addiction. I think you were just surrounded by very easily consumable, addictive foods. I don't know, don't have a bunch of Reese's in your house. Brooke had some catchy too. He does. I bored him eat. I used to, now I don't. Chainsaw Man season next when? I have no idea. Is Kid alive? I mean, I assume he's alive. There's no reason for me to believe he's dead. Kaguya-sama Love is War. I enjoyed it. It's not my favorite romance, but I do think it's a pretty good series. It's just a little bit on the immature side for me, but I do think it's good. Any last couple of comments that I may have missed? Did I see Fortnite? I don't play Fortnite. Any other ones? It's off screen. Brooke asked the question. Is Nagatoro a gooner? Is Nagatoro? Oh yeah, Nagatoro. I don't think it's gooner. I do think it's a little bit immature, like the... okay, good night, Saki. I do think it's a bit immature. I don't see it much as a gooner anime. It's definitely marketed towards like younger teenagers. I have not read the Ippo manga. Only cool people play Fortnite. Exactly why I don't go on it. I'm also I don't like Fortnite. Okay, I think that's all the comments. I think we're gonna wrap things up for now. I will try to be on Twitch later today. If I am not, we'll be live again tomorrow morning here and Twitch tomorrow afternoon. Worst case. Don, Apothecary Diaries. Please refer to me to the next anime. Found a kitten. I do like kittens. Apothecary Diaries and Don. Well, if you like Apothecary Diaries, you might try Gosick or Dr. Stone. Because Apothecary Diaries has that science element, but you also might enjoy the romance element, so maybe, maybe those two. Blade is the. Okay. All right, we're going to call it here. See you guys. Try it. We'll call it here. I'll be back tomorrow or later on Twitch if I can.